Okay, so now I want to talk about split points on the keyboard. So you can see on this keyboard there's quite a few lights along here showing that the keyboard is split, which means that you can have different instruments on different zones of the keyboard. So if you look up here where it says split, there's 3 lights. So if I turn that off and just push it once, I've got, just change that. By pushing that shift button, I can change how many lights there are. Okay, so if there's 1 light, that means there's 1 split point and there's 2 zones. Zone 1 on the left, zone 1 on the right, and you can see here at the moment that split point is here. There's no other lights on. If I hold the shift button down and hit it again, I get 2 lights, which means I've got 2 split points or 3 zones. And at the moment on this patch, there's 2 lights down here. If I hit that button again, I've got 2 split points again, and they're further up. And if I hit it again, I've got 3 split points or total of 4 zones if I want to on the keyboard. That means I can have a pan on the left to a certain point I want it, and keys all the way across if I want to. I can have an organ if I want to in certain spots, or different pads if I want a different sound to come in later on in the song. Now, at the moment these split points are here, which aren't ideal, so I'm going to change them. So what I do is I hold this split button down, and it's got the split point, and it's a low split point. See how it says low? So I want to change it to the mid one, so I'm going to just push the button underneath that, and now I can move this little button here and just change it to C4. Just moved it up here, or I can move it there, F5, and that's just moved it further around. If I wanted to keep that, I'd push save and put save again. So now it's moved. So when I move that button again, now it's saved like that. So that's how you get how many zones you want. Now I want to assign some sounds to that split point. So let's say I want to put, I just turn them off at the moment, I want to put a pad on the bottom half of the bottom 2 zones of the keyboard. So I want to turn the pad on. Warm pad 1 is what's loaded up. At the moment it's showing it's going right across the keyboard because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zones showing. I want to make it just into 2, so I push the shift key and I hit this button, or I hold the shift key down until I get 2 dots. Now that warm pad will only be on the bottom part of the keyboard. It will not be anywhere up here. But I start there, it starts playing. Then I might want to put the piano right across, or I might just want it at the top 3. So then again, I've got to hold the shift button and hit this one till I get 3 lights. And now the piano is at the top, but if I hit the bottom, it's just synth sound. Piano starts up here. Okay? So you can have like up to 4 sounds if you want to, or 8 sounds if you want to across the keyboard, merging and mixing.